Hey, welcome back to the Junk Room. Glad you could join me. You know, a lot of people ask me, Junkman, what is your favorite scenes from the Star Wars movies? And you know, I have a lot of different scenes that I really love, and depends on when you ask me what scenes I loved. Because some of them I loved as a kid, some of them I love now. But I thought for this video would be fun to talk about what I loved as a kid. Going back to my childhood, when I looked like this right here. Don't you just wish you went to school with me so you could punch me in the face? Looks like I deserve it. Anyway, let's go back and we're going to look at 10 scenes from the Star Wars movies that got me, when I was looking like this, all hyped up. Now this might not be the best scene in the movie, might not even be a memorable scene, but it's one that got me, as this little kid, all excited. I would jump up and down, I would scream, I would pull my hair, I would tell anyone close to me, "This Star Wars!" I would get so excited. So let's go through this list real quick. Well, let's just start at the top. An easy one. This one will get any Star Wars fan excited. If you're not a fan of this one, you're not a Star Wars fan. I'm talking about, boom, when Star Wars comes out on the screen. Nothing. If I saw it on HBO, if I saw it on VHS, if I saw it at the movie theater, nothing would get me as excited as that long time ago fading in, and then everything gets dark and that music kicks in. Everything at one time, boom, right in your face, Star Wars. My heart would start racing. I would start sweating. I just couldn't get this. I'd be so excited. I would sometimes even just pee myself. Oh, well, that's going too far. You don't need to know all that. You know what I'm talking about. This scene right here. Now let's talk about one of the coolest scenes, and I'm sure you know about this one. Sure you like it also. It was a cool scene until George Lucas decided to fix it. We're talking Han Solo versus Greedo. This made me realize why my dad loved cowboy movies so much. It was awesome. I tell you, Han Solo was just so cool, and he just let Greedo have it. I love that scene. Whoa!
Oscar. Yes, I bet you have.
I tell you, as long as we're talking about cool scenes and we're already in the cantina, let's talk about the coolest scene. When Walrus Man and Uglyface pushed Luke Skywalker. Used to get me so excited. I was like a bar fight. Yes, love seeing that. It was awesome. Take a look.
You'll be dead.
This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something.
That was exciting, right? Well, let's go to Empire Strikes Back. The slug monster, whatever the name was, lived inside the asteroid field. You know, inside the asteroid, the Falcon would be in it, and they would head out. The mouth would start closing on them. You could tell it was a puppet trying to eat them. I would get so excited seeing that scene. Although I knew how it played out every time, I would just get totally excited seeing it. Watch it.
I see it, I see it.
We do! The cave is collapsing.
This is no cave.
What?
Okay, this next one's kind of cheating. Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker, Empire Strikes Back fight. I know what you're thinking. Junkman, everyone's going to have that on their list. Well, I'm talking about the beginning of the fight. You know what I'm talking about? Right there where the fight starts off. Welcome, young Skywalker. You're not a Jedi yet. They used to get me so excited. I would be so pumped up and hyped. You wouldn't believe it. Check it out. Okay, let's talk Return of the Jedi. This was so exciting as a kid. Luke on that plank, that diving board thing in the desert, about to jump into the Starlock pit. He bounces off of it, flips up, catches the lightsaber, and me, as a little kid, will be jumping up and down and screaming in the theater or in my living room while watching it on HBO. Man, it was exciting. You know what I'm talking about. Check it out. This one's not going to surprise you either. The speeder bike scene on Endor. Oh, I love this scene. Seeing it as a kid, I would just have to cut the movie off, run outside to get my bicycle and go ride around in the woods. Did they run into the spider webs? Because that's what I always worried about when I was riding my bicycle. I hated running into the spider webs on my bicycle. But man, this would get me so hyped up in the theater or at home, I would play speeder bike on my bike all weekend.
Keep on that one. I'll take these two.
The Emperor about to kill Luke Skywalker. And that would get me excited too. I can remember in the theater, everyone standing up, not just me, cheering and clapping when Vader finally grabbed the Emperor, threw him down the hole. Man, I love that. Let's take a look at it. Here's one you're not going to believe. Right after Akbar says it's a trap, you see a bunch of TIE fighters flying toward the Falcon. Now this was in the TV spots, and maybe that's why I used to get so hyped up for it. But man, it used to really get me pumped up to see Return of the Jedi. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a wet dream if you grew up on Star Wars and Empire to see this coming up in Return of the Jedi. Check it out.
It's a trap!
Fighters coming in.
Well, I guess that's about it. 10 exciting scenes that I got all excited about growing up. Tell me about some scenes you like growing up. Did these get you excited? Am I really far off base? You're like, that's so lame. Why do you like that? Let me know what you think. Remember, we're talking excited when you were a kid, not as an adult. So, I want to thank you for watching. Thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.